This last tutorial for my 5 new technologies assignment is using a tool called Poll Everywhere. I saw this tool used a lot in college, but I've never actually used it from an educator's standpoint. So I wanted to go ahead and do a tutorial on how to create a poll for students to use, and then I was also going to show the actual student side of it. That way you could see what students would see on their screens. I just wanted to find a way to engage my students in different feedback opportunities for them to let me know their honest opinion on maybe how a lesson went or how the semester went or how the year even went. I think it's just a little bit more exciting for kids to do it in this form instead of just writing it down on a piece of paper or just taking a vote or something like that. So in order to use Poll Everywhere, it is a free program. You just log in like you usually do with any other free program using an email. You create a password, first name, last name, and then you can go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead and hit get started. In order to create a presentation, you have all of these different options, which are absolutely awesome. They're interactive and they're a live feed so that the students can see other students' responses as they send them in. So you could do multiple choice, a word cloud. These are super fun if you have a question that you want answered with one question or with one word, or maybe some descriptive words, a question and answer type of format, a clickable image, which is nice if you want to maybe know how they're feeling about a certain subject. That's a quick little formative assessment that you could use, or maybe you could decide or see where people want to visit or have visited. You could do a survey, an open-ended question, or a competition. I am going to go ahead and do an open-ended question. I have already typed it out once before when I was doing a tester. And for this open-ended question, I wanted to say, now that you've completed 6th grade science, what advice do you have for me, Ms. Johnson, to make next year's class even better? So this is going to give me some feedback into what they thought about 6th grade science for that year. I'm going to go ahead and hit create. And then in order for students to actually access the poll, they can either text Angela Johnso 046 to 22333, which is what we did in college because we had all of our cell phones out. However, in 6th grade science at our school, or just in our middle school in general, we don't allow cell phone use. So we would just use the pollev.com and then the slash our access code, which again is that Angela Johnso 046. It's going to be the same whether you text it or you put it into an internet browser. And so in order for students to actually participate in the poll, you have to hit activate. Once you hit activate, that poll is live. And so this is a teacher's viewpoint for that question. And then this is the actual student perspective. So it takes you to a page and it asks you to type in the link. And so I did it up here, pollev.com/Angela Johnso 046. And then I can go ahead and type a response. And I could say, use more videos. I don't know. And then I could hit submit. Okay. And then I can see all of the different feedback here. And I could put this on my projector screen so that everyone could see the different feedback that pops up. So if I wanted to do another response, I could say more experiments. Submit, and then you can see that you have 2 submissions, and then you can see up here that it's updated to have more experiments and use more videos. So again, it's just a different way for students to provide feedback or a quick formative assessment or even a summative assessment if you wanted to use it that way. And so the 2 ISTE standards that I chose for this tool or ISTE Standards 1A, set professional learning goals to explore and apply pedagogical approaches made possible by technology and reflect on their effectiveness. So once I've used Poll Everywhere, I would reflect on the feedback that students provide. And then ISTE Standard for Education Leaders 5C, use technology to regularly engage in reflective practices that support personal and professional growth.